I want to take a little time today to do an unboxing video of sorts. You can probably tell from the box it's not a new gun because it just doesn't look like a new gun box. But it is a gun, it's just not a new one. It's one that I got several months ago and I haven't really seen much since because I sent it off to have it customized and high polished by Patriot Gun Polishing. Now, when I sent it into him, I told him, you've got free reign, do whatever you want to do. I did have a little bit of input at the end, which I'll talk about here in a few minutes. But if you're not familiar with Patriot Gun Polishing, it is a veteran-owned company, and he does some amazing work putting some really high-gloss finishes on guns, restoring old guns, etc. Check him out on Instagram if you haven't seen him before. Like I said, it's Patriot Gun Polishing. If you want your gun polished to a high shine, I can't think of any place better to send it. And it is a veteran-owned business. Now, I do believe he was a Marine, so if you do contact him, and I suggest you do if you want your gun polished, make sure to use small words and short sentences. You know, he's a Marine. You don't want to get him confused. But other than that, does excellent work. So let's open this box up and take a look at an example of his work. Oh, before I open the box, a lot of people keep asking me what this little knife is I use to open my boxes and stuff that I keep here on my tabletop. It's actually part of the K-Bar Zombie collection. If you can see the little logo right there. It's one of the little knives that came in the front part of one of the larger knives. Lots of packing. Wrapped up in a nice little cloth here to keep it from getting marred during shipping. So let's go ahead and get this off and do the reveal. All right, I am unwrapping this in a way that the first time I see it will be the first time you see it. So let's go ahead and get it here ready, and I'll zoom in on it, and then we will, like I said, do the reveal. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! And I'm going to have to hold it up for the camera because there's no way you're going to be able to see the features with it laying on the table like this. Ooh, this is beautiful. I just can't express how beautiful this is. I mean, this is like a mirror. And it looks like he did some gold on it. I already knew that because I saw pictures of it before he sent it to me. But he did a gold trigger and a gold hammer here. Now, when he showed the pictures, he had already done the gold hammer and the gold trigger. But I said, you know, it needs a little gold up in the front, so why don't you do the little plunger here, the little extractor tube here, whatever you call that part. So he did that also, and man, does that really make it look nice. This gun is sharp. I mean, this is a mirror finish. Like I said, it's hard to get it to focus because all you do is you see the camera, you see the lights in the background. This thing is pretty. I'll have to admit the Colt here, and I'm getting fingerprints all over it, but I'll have to admit here, the Colt, it wasn't really that impressive looking when it was that matte finish. I was like, do I like it or not? But seeing it polished up like this with a little bit of extra, like the gold accents there, man, this is looking sharp. I just got to do one more thing, and this gun is ready to be carried or just put on a pedestal and looked at. And that one thing I've got to do is change the grips. Can't leave these ugly rubber grips on such a beautiful gun. Right down where the rubber touched. Don't want anything sticking out underneath. I am hoping that as I'm doing this, I'll be able to resist the temptation to start making out with this gun on camera. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've ever done. I gotta find the grips. They're over here somewhere. Ruger, 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 Ruger. Smith. Aha, Colt. All right, what I'm going to be putting on it here is some wood grips from Altamont. Really nicely made grips. I've got this on some of my other guns. I do believe this one is walnut. Okay, I've run into one little snag here with the installation of the new grips. The new guns, if they come stock with the rubber grips, do not have a grip pin in there. And the Altamont grips I bought do not come with the grip pin unless you go to customize your order and select add the grip pin, which I would have known to do if I'd have read the instructions, but I never read instructions. Luckily, I have other Colts here I'm going to steal the grip pin from right here and install it. I cannibalized the grip pin here out of my Magnum carry, so I'll be able to continue with this video. First, I got to get this one in here, and I like to put a little oil on that first, just to make it go in a little easier. Now that I got that in there, I will just install the new grips. You know, I don't remember if the action was this smooth before or not. He might have done a trigger job on this thing. This thing is shooting very nicely. All right, there we go. A new grip, a new polish job, and some little gold accents there. And it's like a brand new gun. It was a brand new gun when I sent it away, but it's like an even more expensive brand new gun now because this is awesome looking. I got to go clean it up because I got some fingerprints on it, touching it with my unworthy hands. But just wanted to give everyone a look here and let you know if you want to get one of your guns done up like this, Patriot Gun Polishing is the place to send it because if you can tell on camera here, I don't know how well it's coming across, but this is a thing of beauty. It was definitely worth sending it off. Now I just got to decide what I want to do with it. Oops.
Go ahead. Pimped to the lady at 46 South Rose. 46 South Rose. Greenfield.
Station 1 call, retone that please.
10-4.
Got the 4 to go to that location.
Awesome.
This is 1-9, is that correct?